All right, Loy Machedo speaking from loymachedo.com, and it was Loy Machedo. Today the date is 22nd April 2016. Time right now is 12:54. All right, got this question from one of my readers who reads my blogs, and apparently I don't know where he found this, but he said, Loy, I read somewhere that you mentioned of your black book. So what is the black book, and what is it that you do with your black book? Okay, fine. I'm trying to recollect where did I put this, because I used to have the concept of the black book in terms of the days where when I was a Toastmaster, when I was a speaker, and I used to write down ideas in my black book. And then when I moved over to being a coach, I still had the black book. And today, more or less, I have the black book where I recommend it to my students. So what is the black book that I suggest? See, the black book is, first and foremost, it has to be a black book. I prefer it to be a black book. I don't know why, but you can get these really expensive books. I don't know if I have this here. Where have I kept it? Can't seem to find it. I have it somewhere. Okay. Right now, I use my computer. I use my iMac, so I put all my, I put all my ideas up here. So what is the black book? Let me tell you. The black book is a book that has a nice bind, a nice cover, preferably hardcover, and it has one of those rubber band kind of things jutting out from one side where you can wrap it and you can close it. Okay. Now the black book is primarily used for putting ideas. I used to put down ideas of whatever I had, especially when I used to focus on being a speaker. However, as I moved further on, what I started to do is, whenever I had things to do, or I had things that were in my mind, things that were bothering me, I would write them down in this black book. And how does it help? The big question is, how does it help? It helps you, empty your mind. It helps you think more clearly. And I used to carry this book everywhere I used to go. So what I recommend is, if you want to really capitalize on creative ideas, on thoughts, on streamlining whatever there is in your mind, what you do is keep a black book that has a nice little bind, that has this kind of rubber band kind of a thing where you can, tighten it. And, some books have a lace. I don't know what is the name. I'll kind of put it in the description if I get the name of the book. And every time you get ideas, you mention it in the book. Every time you get something that is bothering you, write it down. Every time you get a point of reflection, you put it down. Anytime you get something that is important, you put it in this book. And this book serves as a direction for where you want to go and what you want to do. And as you go further, what you do is you put down your vision, your mission, your thoughts, your description of what are your rules, your principles in life. And this really forms to help you shape the way you think. And it is pretty useful because it's like a diary. And the beauty of having it, where you have to write things down, it kind of bonds you and creates a personal intimacy towards it. So this is what I suggest in terms of having a black book. And it's something that I highly recommend. Try it out, because almost all my students and clients have it. And I think it's very effective, especially if you're looking for ideas, saving ideas, generating new ideas, and keeping yourself abreast with whatever it is that is in your mind. And remember this, when your mind is empty, you can think always clearly. In fact, keep it near you when you go to sleep, so that when you get up, anything that comes there, write it down. And whenever you have a thought or a problem in your mind, write it down in the book and then go to sleep. When you get up, you'll find the answers. It always happens. So Loy from loymachedo.com, and it was loymachedo.com sharing with you his thoughts on his secret black book and what it is. Any questions? Let me know. Love to hear from you. Goodbye for now.